when you look at the impact that Sawyer has had on his friends, what's the impact on you seeing the impact that Sawyer has made?
Yeah, I mean, some of me is like, some of me is frustrated, Yeah. In that, like I said, he was a difficult kid sometimes. Sure. And sometimes as parents, I think that we see the difficulty and sometimes then you don't see past the difficulty and into truly who they are. And I think sometimes there's a bit of frustration in me that, I wish I could, let's rewind the tape so that I could maybe recognize some of these qualities that all of his friends saw. And we saw them from time to time.
Sure.
But I also think as parents, when we're with our kids, we're like, oh my goodness, I hope they don't act like this around anyone else. And then other people come to you and they're like, your kid is so polite. And I'm like, what? I look at Chelsea like, really?
When
right?
I need, do you have the tape? Yeah. Like, can I see it? Yeah.
Show me this.
Totally.
But that's a bit frustrating for me, I think, in hindsight. And I think it's, it's just human nature. Like as parents, we're going through our things, I think, and we just don't always pick up on the good things because there's the things we're trying to hone in our kids or whatever.
That is a perspective and wisdom that I don't have or didn't have because I haven't experienced the things that you have. And so when I think about somebody that's in this position and what I can learn from you is what your pain has led to as far as wisdom is concerned.
Yeah.
And man, like
some regrets, some things that I wish I would have done, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think that when you said that to me, I immediately started thinking of the criticisms that I have for my kids.
Sure.
And I'm actually better at criticizing, not necessarily out loud, sometimes out loud, but not necessarily out loud, but in my head, like the criticism comes quicker to me, which shows me that I live in more shame than some people. Right. And so, but the reality of it is that you're not saying you were angry with Sawyer, which makes sense. You're saying I was angry with myself, or I'm angry with myself at times because I didn't get to see the things that other people saw, and I spent more time with him.
Which is so common, I think.
I think so too.
I don't know if it's just guys or whatever. I mean, Chelsea was always just so much more gracious with our kids.
Yeah, my wife is too.
But I was probably harder on him than I, probably maybe should have been. I don't know, but yeah, those are little things you think about.
I'm going to hold on to that one. That was a treasure for me. So thanks. I appreciate that.